Lutheranism instead gets presented by Lutherans as kind of like a system package, that being Lutheran is sort of like being an Apple user. And you get really great stuff, but only inside the Apple ecosystem. You can't pick and choose. You just get Apple stuff now. And therefore, Lutheranism is presented by a lot of Lutherans very similarly to how Roman Catholicism or Eastern Orthodoxy are presented by Roman Catholics or Eastern Orthodox. Here's a system, and now once you're in it, you can stop thinking. And I don't really think that's the biblical message. I think the biblical message is that Christ is sufficient, his word is sufficient. And then the Lutheran part of that is to say, and that's what we are giving you in the Lutheran Church. We're not making up rules about how you can't drink alcohol, like in the Baptist Church, and we're not making up rules about how you have to follow this or that particular guy in this or that city in Europe, whether Constantinople or Rome or wherever. We're just not making things up. We are giving you what Christ says in his word. I think a lot of times it's not presented that way. That is the way that I got it. I mean, I noticed from the start that the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod was different from what I was accustomed to, because there were like just way more people in the church from Nebraska than I'd ever met in my whole life. That's fine, right? Every church has a culture to it. You mentioned one of the aspects of a Baptist culture, in South Carolina earlier. Every church, and then the areas where it predominates, is going to have a culture. That's totally fine. That's great. That's not what you're actually presenting to people who aren't currently in that church. What you want to present are instead the truth claims of that church. And the truth claim of the Lutheran Church is not that it's big in Nebraska or it was at one time big in Northern Europe or something. The truth claim of the Lutheran Church is that it is presenting Scriptural Christianity to you. And that's all it's for. It's not for some larger purpose, like we're going to be able to send a lot of money to Rome or something. It's for presenting Scriptural Christianity to you. And I think it needs to be presented more often that way, because then you don't have to define yourself in terms of other people all the time, which is, I would just say as a marketing thing, is just totally unattractive. Like, well, we're not Roman Catholics. Well, okay, lots of people are not Roman Catholics. And we're not like those evangelicals. Okay, well, that's cool, but like, what are you? And I think it's much stronger to say, I am giving you scriptural, like it's so much stronger to say, all the stuff I'm telling you, let's open up the Bible and it's going to be there. That's so powerful. That's so great. And a lot of times we don't do it that way. We're like, hey, we're not evangelicals. And I think we do that a lot. We used to, if you read stuff from the 50s or 60s, we used to always say, we're not Roman Catholics. Okay, that's cool. But like, what are you? And I think if you say what we are is we're giving you Bible doctrine. We're feeding your soul on the word of God. That's awesome.